today. Got a frap again. And we're walking Cartersville. It's a nice place. I've already walked with my dad, but I figured I'd show you guys. You know, I don't have the Life Frontiers, but Pro 4X, that's pretty nice. I like the trim. I like the styling. So let's go ahead and head down to historic Cartersville. There's a lot to see. This guy updated the house a lot. Added paint, lots of things, a whole bunch of things. Well, on it. Or not Land Rover. Yeah, good enough. Just kidding. They're completely different. Land Rover's way worse. Anyways. Might have just lost my entire audience in the UK over there. At least all the ones who are patriotic. It's a nice caddy. Also, I'm not looking at my screens. I don't know if I'm framing things right. Because I like to actually look at things, not stare at my phone. Ooh, a Ford Excursion. Those are rare. I stopped producing them because they just kind of didn't need it. But, pretty cool. It's just a beefy Ford. The Annex. I wonder if that means it was annexed or it got annexed. I'm sure those are some useful doors. Courthouse. Church. There's one particular door I want to show you guys. It's right over there. Technically 2 doors. But me and my dad spent like 20 minutes looking at these doors one day. But seriously, it may sound stupid, but they're the most interestingly designed doors you will ever see. Enlightened by the daughters of the Confederacy, in honor of the men of Bartow County who served in the army of the Confederate States of America, who fought and lived, and those who fought and died, may this shaft ever call to the memory of the story of the glory of the men who wore the gray. Bartow County. There's something over there. I don't know what that is, honestly. So those doors right there. So I showed you think that's how I was going right, so I can go around. So there's so many interesting things with this door, or doors, it's insane. So first of all, 2 left sides. That's weird. 2 handles. That's strange. One sunken in, one sticks out. Door hinges, pretty beefy. What's this frame doing here? Why is there a gap? What used to be there, like a screen or something? Gap up there. It's just really weird. That's where apparently more doors used to be. Maybe they got shifted out or something. Cool door frame. That stopper for some reason only on one side. It's so weird. There's so many details if you just stop to look around. Even the sidewalks. It's like horseshoes in the sidewalks for some reason. I looked it up, but I forgot why. But if you just walk around historic places, you try to like analyze when sidewalks are built. Because like at corners, they have 3 different types of sidewalk, and you're trying to figure out which one looks the oldest. We'll head down that side, show you some things. Oh, wait, right here too. Grading there. I think you would enjoy this video more if you had the frap that I did. So, Old Slanted Street. Door used to be there. Pretty cool. Whole bunch of those things. There's the farmer's market. Saturday. So these are pretty cool. I just gonna drop my phone down there. I'll be so screwed. I would try to get it. I can probably climb that. I don't know. Jumping the fence will be hard because these are pretty pointy. So I think I could jump over. What I'd do is I'd get over, get onto that ledge, drop down, grab it, and kind of scooch my way up in between there and try to get over or something. I don't know. Or I just don't drop my phone, that'd be easier. Bike shop. Got a bike here once. Actually twice, I think. And then, wow, there's a lot of people here. Right over there. I'll take you over here. Alright. Look at this costume. jogging. And the train's not active, so we'll go ahead and just walk the rails. Ooh, pedal. Alright, nope. It's honestly surprisingly hard to balance on rails. If you ever tried it, you know what I mean. It's just difficult. I don't know if it's because they're rounded, because they're not really that thin, honestly. Pretty nice to find broken off pieces of iron on there. So we're just gonna head down to that building over there, Bartow History Center, or museum. I think it's a museum, I don't know. It's a really good museum. I'm not going inside today, of course, because, well, can't show you the entire museum for free. It's not how that works. Maybe it is, I don't know. So there's like restrictions and stuff. Museum, okay, it's a museum. That's a nice Bronco. This track's gone for a while. But yeah, pretty cool. Under a bridge. Savoy Auto Museum sign over there, which is not too far from here. Building's pretty cool, yeah. And Savoy is a really good auto museum. Really large. You change out the cars a lot. Go there every couple months because they change the exhibits out once a month. So I want to go once they change 2 out. Someone's smoking, and I don't like that. So now we're gonna head back into the houses. There's a bunch of old houses, you know, old stuff where there's more intricate details. If you're still here, seemingly you're very patient if you're not skipping over this. You're fine to just watch someone walk, and that's nice. Oh no, I didn't check right. There might have been a train coming. Never get that. People who are scared of the train coming, like, dude, first of all, you can hear the horn for miles. Second of all, you can hear the rumbling for miles. Third, you could feel the rumbling for, not miles, but many distances. I don't know how far, but I'm pretty sure it creates like a magnitude 2 or 3 earthquake or something. Maybe 2. I don't know. I forgot. I think drag racers make a magnitude 2 earthquake, right? I don't know. But if they make a 2 earthquake, then I'm sure trains are like a 3 or something. I don't know. Why am I rambling when I don't know what I'm talking about? You can just look it up. If you're watching this on browser, you can literally just type in what magnitude earthquake do trains create. And I'm sure there's a very direct answer. Or it'll say depends on the train. That's more accurate.
Oh, whoa. I want to go see some blobs.
You know, I've always found trains fascinating. They're these super underrated, magnificent machines. Created a long time ago. One of the first modes of transportation. And they're just insane. There are these tens of thousands of ton, gigantic, miles-long beasts. You can feel them coming. Their horns blare with the roar of 1 trillion lions. They're menacing. Their brakes can stop them within a shockingly low amount of time. Trains are just fascinating. And then there's high-speed trains. They levitate, which would completely blow the minds of someone who just experienced the first steam train. So a train that levitates, make that massive thing made of metal levitate? What? Not only does it levitate, it also goes fast as hell. So yeah, trains are just awesome. And I think they're really underrated. Like, ooh, look at the new car. Yeah, so what? Look at trains. You're not amazed by trains? I mean, call me autistic, but trains are sick. Now, I do think obsessing over trains is kind of boring. Because, come on. Yes, trains are awesome. But getting into the types of trains, like why is a Pratt & Whitney 456701 2000? No. Come on. You can't tell me that's actually interesting. You are lying. They're just no. Like, same thing with planes. Oh my god, it's a Boeing X49721346. Like, shut up. Who cares? Good for you, buddy. Making everyone's day worse. I'm sure you're proud. Outlander SE. Nice. the garage. Oh, there's an elevator. I didn't know that. Makes sense. But I did not know. And also, if you're confused why I'm saying, it's because after I take a sip of this, I honestly don't know why I do it. It's like habit. Yeah, I'm trying to think about why I do it, but now I don't really know. Weird. Huh. I don't know, something about like keeping the liquid from running out of my mouth or something like that. I don't know. Just some sort of suction thing. But I do it. Ooh, I can smell meat. And you will see where it comes from very soon. Don't you just love those people so much? That's where I got my coffee, Noble in Maine. Well, not coffee, frappuccino, just basically just ice cream. But that's where I got it. Not bad. Always check both ways. It's one way street, so you don't have to look right in here. But again, there are people who have gone backwards. So this is where the meat comes from, if you couldn't have guessed. Sometimes it smells very good, sometimes it smells kind of gross. My dad always thinks it smells amazing. But again, I think coffee smells gross, so mine smells weird. I can't drive. I wouldn't drive a semi truck in general, let alone on a street like this. I can't imagine how they do that. Those are the new $1 million apartment buildings. Oh, GMC Jimmy, nice. Cool old church. Huge one, actually. Still over there. Brick. The best Presbyterian Church of Cartersville. And I'm guessing it is the first Presbyterian. I was going to make a joke there, and you can already tell what the joke was going to be, but because I mumbled that so terribly, I will no longer be continuing the statement. You can probably guess what it was, because it was a very obvious joke. But yeah, really cool church. Rose Lawn Museum. Great museum. We've been there about 3 times already. It's really cool. I was thinking of showing you something specific, but I forgot what it was. But yeah, really cool. Lots of cool places in Cartersville. My, aren't you patient? I'm not sure how much of this video you skipped, but to get all the way over here, still paying attention. Impressive. Hexagons are the bestigons. Cool, great. Foundry, something, foundry, SNIS, something L. I don't know. Too hard to read. This would be a pretty cool place to skateboard if it weren't for the bricks being so rough. We put up some rails. Go up and down, grind things, up and down, hop over or something. No, that would good. If you hop from there to there, that'd be kind of stupid ollie. And if I weren't holding a phone and a drink and having pockets full of stuff, no, that's still a dangerous jump. I could make that, but it'd be too risky. And I don't do risky things, because guys, that's how you get hurt. Don't risk things. If you feel like it could go wrong, do it. Now, this is a great time to bring up something I wrote about recently. I call it the or what is it called? The exponential inevitability threshold. Ooh, fire alarm. So basically, you could do this. Let's say car safety. Add this feature, 20% more safe. Add this feature. Oh, there's the excursion again. 30% more safe. Add this feature, 50% more safe. Okay, now add this feature, 10% more safe. This feature, 5%. Because at some point, it's gonna level off where no matter how safe you make it, everyone who does follow these safety precautions and stuff, like if you put up safety signs, if they follow them, then they're gonna be safe. Oh no, someone got hurt because they didn't notice there was a problem there. Put up a sign. All right, now they're safer. And then put another sign because they got hurt over there. Okay, a little bit safer because that's not really a place where people die often because it's pretty common sense. But then there's people who will just ignore the signs and they'll get hurt regardless. So there's a certain exponential curve where you can try as much as you want to do something to reach an outcome, but there will always be the inevitable cases. All the, freak accidents, all the ignorant people, all the whatever. And you have to recognize this threshold. Consider where that's one of those weird sidewalk things. Like, what is that? Oh, there's a bug. I was like, is that a kid's car or something? No, just a little bug. Yeah, too. Morning. Little doggies. Cool things over there. More of that weird sideway side. I tried to say sidewalk and driveway at the same time. Sideway, not sideway, sidewalk. I mean, it is still a way on the side, so it's still a sideway in a way. That rhymes. And then the mailboxes are kind of interesting. Most of them are like that one, but then there's the ones like this. This one's unique, like custom built. And you can analyze a lot of stuff about them. So you have the crown, all of the decals, and then there's a lock box, like a lock there. See, oh, they're overflowed. And like, just the design is really interesting. But most of them are like that. Obviously, all of these houses cost a crap ton of money. Once you're done with your drink, you fold up your straw so it doesn't stick out. And here is the Rose Lawn House. Beautiful house, beautiful fence, beautiful everything. Massive log there. That was a schoolhouse. All these houses are so nice too. I think they're a Georgia Bulldogs fan, hard to tell. Cool. That's just good framing with the birds chirping over there. Pretty nice. But yeah, it's very nice. Very beautiful, very intricate, very old, of course. And if you would like to pause and read this, you may. Yeah, very awesome museum. Thorns. Lots of cool flowers. Actually, I have a lot of flowers there. And roses, of course, throws along. Ooh, Pontiac's been coming up. Visit it. I don't know the models, honestly. GT. Something GT. Oh, they're doing something over there. That's the barn house over there. Actually, I don't know what it's called, but it's a barn, I think. Had horses. That's all I know. And there's the roses. And there's the lawn. There's the lawn. And there's a museum. Rose Lawn Museum. What's up? There's the hill. Beefy. And then you got Fight Street. Right over here is the Fight Living Center. Gotta love that. And down this trail there's not a lot to see, so let's go. Skies, good country. Alright, you're not turning. Cool. Why does it stop over there? Oh, it's for. Okay. Thank you so much for that. That was so appreciated. The Edwards house, Simpson Edwards house. Nice little walkway. Busy today. So we're gonna go to the library, or at least around the library. We should do that. Nice house over there. Can something. Oh, there's a Chaz. I wonder what that Chaz doing. Right, about to reach the. Oh, I have 2 Honda Elements. Why in the world would you purchase 2 Honda Elements? Oh, they have a blue one and a green one. So if they collected the white one and the red one, then they would have all 4 elements. That makes sense. Okay. Don't worry, guys. They were just trying to become the next Avatar. So here's the thing I have in mind when thinking of sidewalk age. There's so much stuff to look at here. First of all, which of these is older? It's kind of hard to tell. And then what is that? What's that weird? Why is there a down there? These are supposed to be like flatheads. The person who deals with those things. And it's very interesting. And there's something else. I remember last time I noticed it really late. I was like, whoa. I forgot what it was. But that's really interesting. And then this used to be something. Why is this different material? And there used to be a sign of some sort here. But I'm guessing it was a stop sign on the left side or something. What kind of sign would that be? Maybe it was a dead end before they made it not a dead end. And then there's a sign over there. That's interesting. So yeah, you just look at the ground. There's so much to see. Like cracks. Lots of cracks. Just a library. This one's different for whatever reason. Nice houses. That one's very grand. Ah, yes. And then there's good old Bougie Masters. This isn't even the bougie area yet. There's like some multi-million-dollar homes over here. That are like, well, they're not homes, mansions. I don't like homes. Oh yes, there it is. Need I say more? Yeah, so that costs a lot of money. Do not enter. Why not, huh? Oh, it's kind of hard to enter there anyways. Huge yard. Boarded off house. Mama, there's a tornado coming. Alright, let's see what the Cartersville police have to say on the other side of this. Actually, I've never looked at these up close. Let's check it out. Gymnastics Center, City of Cartersville Parks and Recreation Department. Interesting. Batteries produce explosive gases while charging. Makes sense. I think it's solar panels. Oh, makes sense. Okay. So there's a battery and solar panels. There's a lock, master lock. I could just, the moment I said just perhaps master lock, I just imagined the lock-picking lawyer. But hey guys, we're going to be hacking into a solar tech Cartersville police. There's a step there with, I believe, randomly placed dots there. That's kind of weird. Rear hitch receiver for tandem towing at low speeds for off-road use only. For off-road use only? Not on-road use. 28 miles per hour. Speed detection in use. Yeah, that would be that right there. White. That one's kind of redundant. Look at this texture on the... Like, what kind of texture is this? It looks like a carpet. It's weird. That's just creepy. I feel like you're gonna get... touched in there, for lack of a better word at the moment. Goofy little house. This is the hood sort of area, so let's turn around. Actually, wait, how do you get to the bougie? Oh yeah, you have to go all the way around, I think, to go. I don't need to show you that rich crap. You don't need to see that. Wait, is that like the default 10 miles per hour? Because I'm not moving. Oh, wait, was that actually measuring my speed? Hold up. So if I go towards it, holy shit, I'm fast as hell. I'm going 36 miles per hour. 38 miles per hour, oh my god. Wait, that's not actually for the guy all the way over there, is it? Because, no, they wouldn't have a radar for all the way over there, would they? Okay, so if I'm 28, I wonder how, okay, how does the radar system work? Because I know there's a, is it, obviously there's an issue with that. Obviously I'm not traveling 28 miles per hour. I'm the same, never know. So how do these things work? I thought it used a Razor rangefinder or radar. Okay, yeah, see there's that square there. So that'd be a radar. Can't even read those lights, bro. That's why I have the sign up there, because I can't see the lights. So I'm curious, how does that work? In a way where, does this have a radar? Yeah, it does. There's a radar right there on the bottom left. Okay, so they're dueling up with these. So how does is it a matter of me being that close and it measures? Oh, I guess because, yeah, size changes are exponential, I think, with distance. So the further away, the closer you get, it makes no difference. But when you get really close, it'll make a ton of difference. It's like if I'm like right here and I'm walking really close towards it. No? Okay, hold on. Do you have to wait? Alright, so maybe I was too close. Okay, so go back here. Alright, speed detection in use. No? So there's a certain range at which it triggers. That's interesting. I think I'm like an engineer here, guys. Okay, so we start from back here, and given it made us really fast initially, I think if we run at it, it'll. No, see that didn't work. When do you have to run during the speed detection part, or is it a certain, or was it detecting something different the entire time and I'm just stupid? Okay, so I think you have to be a certain distance away. Okay. So, I think back here is fine. Alright. 9 miles per hour. See, why did it do 9? The first time it did 36. Is it because I was further back? Huh. This is interesting. I wonder how this works. Okay. So, 41. That's for him, I think. Because, yeah, he's going fast. 37, slow down. So then those guys will trigger it. And then 36. Should all be about 36, because 31. 33. Okay, so once all these cars pass, we're going to, so it should be 0 now, next time. 9? So detecting that. It's detecting the guy over there? No way. 21. What? So is this thing like actually aimed for a massive distance? Can you do that? Is it like precision radar or something? Is that how that works? So now it's doing 34. So, okay, then how did it detect me when I was over there? Because if it's aimed all the way in that direction, then... Okay, I'm really confused how this works now. I would love to know the mechanisms behind this radar. 0. Huh. I'm pretty sure that's the radar. I mean, no, that's just a hole. I thought that was could have been like a laser rangefinder. That's just a hole. Okay. So yeah, I'll be looking that up when I get home. I'm not sure how this works. It's very cool. And then there's that one. You can't even read. Yeah, so if I waved the thing in front of it, didn't do anything. That's weird. Turned off. So yeah, is it aimed like? So if I like face myself, I mean that is aimed directly down that street. Perfectly, actually. So, are they actually angled? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. It should just be either. No, laser rangefinder would be too difficult. Yeah, because it's not even. It shouldn't be laser. Yeah, no. What am I thinking? It's stupid. It's not a laser rangefinder. It's just it's a radar. But why is it that one time I was triggering it? Was that triggering it? I don't know. I guess I wasn't. Like, there was just a car really far in the distance and I hadn't heard it yet and I thought I was triggering. I don't know. Gotta love being autism. Not too much, of course. I'm not excessively. Oh no. And yes, guys, I'm carrying it because I don't litter. You should do that too. I'll get on this wall, except for the fact that I'd have to jump. Nah, I'll do it. Because what I can do instead of jumping down, go over here. Just wouldn't log. What is it? There's a guy over there doing it. No, that's a girl. Okay. There's a girl over there doing something. I'm walking the road to this, which is why the camera's so wobbly right now. My left foot is like flopping over onto both sides at the same time. So yeah, that I could, no, because, see, that's another thing. You have to know your limits. I know I'm able to jump that and land it. But I also know there's a high likelihood I would miss or slip and injure myself. That's why I don't do it. That's why I've never broken a bone or sprained an ankle or twisted anything. Because if you know when something might happen, you don't do it. Other people know when something might happen and they do it. Which is fine if you're trying to break a record or something, or you're just, massively professional and you gotta push your limits. But if you get injured and you're pushing it just for no reason, you'll get hurt. And some people, like Steve-O, are fine with that. They get hurt all the time. That's just their life. Or it's a small part of their life, maybe. But if you don't want to get hurt, then don't push yourself. That sounds like it has a V8 engine in there. I think it's just the fan, but so I'm pretty sure those things don't have V8s, but that's what it sounds like. That's weird. Architectural service sector. Agricultural service sector, okay. So, oop. It has reached a time, I think 12? No, I left here at 9:30. So it should be 10, no. It should be 11. I think, yeah, it should be, no. Yeah, because I left here around 10. And then drive there and then waiting for the drink. Okay, so it's 11 o'clock. That is what the bell is. If you can hear that. Over there. If you can see the bell tower from over here. It's pretty low down, so I'm not sure. There's some guys doing things. It's a quaint house. I wonder what they're doing. Alright. Let's head down here. I think this is, yeah, this wraps around to Fight Street. Let's head over here. This is, I don't really know where I'm going, not gonna lie. I'm just walking. I think I've been here. Yeah, I've been here before. Have I been? This feels weirdly unfamiliar. I know it's been a while, but I really don't know where this is. Why is this such a weird look? Like, this is what I mean. The place thinks they have the weirdest spots. So you walk off around the side there, or around the entire corner there, or off like a sort of bend there, or off nothing here. You're not given an option. And then to get on or off, you have to get off here. But why is that one fully like broad? That one's really sharp, and then that one's a dip like this one. It's so weird. I never understand it. That's a school, I think? No, it's not. What is that? I don't know. It looks like a school. I don't know what it is. I think it's a school. I wish this is actually like School Street or something. Oh, okay. I think I know where I am now. Oh, what the? Look at the design on that mailbox. Completely random, obscure mailbox. Middle of this side street. No one knows about it. And it's got this cool, like, shifting wood thing. Why's it gotta have that? Oh, that's a... Talking about conserving paint. Wow. It's like the legal limit, I guess, for small streets to tell you that you're supposed to stay on one side or something. That's just sad. Florida. Weird. Down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake. If I die before I wake. Pray the Lord my soul to take. Pray the Lord my soul to take. I should let a baby. Don't say a pause if you want to read that. Never mind that noise you heard. Just a beast under your bed. See, look, this way to nothing. It's over there. And then there's this weirdly shaped water meter thingy. There's a circle and a circle, and then there's that thing. So then that one's over there. You gotta go, if you're supposed to, like, if you're, how do you do this if you're blind? If you're blind, you are screwed in Cartersville. You're gonna walk across and hit a curb and be like, shit, where'd it go? And if you walk across there, you're just gonna go into the street. So yeah, that's the library, I think, yeah. Public library, park library, I don't know. I think it's a public library. All right, let's head this way now. Heading back. Gina D'Urbano, Cindy Dent. Cindy Dent. That's one to say. Cindy Dent. It sounds like incident. Incendident. What am I saying? Sidewalk change for no reason. Well, obviously for a reason, but you know, for what appears to be no reason at first glance, and no further analysis. Ignore that. That chair is facing the door, and then these steps. This happens a lot in Cartersville. Apparently, I walked down the wrong street where the things frequently happen, but like they'll just have steps in the middle of the lawn facing a random direction, and it makes no sense. Like it looks like the entire city used to be formatted differently. They just changed everything and left a couple things. You know, my dad had this joke that anything built weirdly or wrong was built by Bob, which we initially thought was one person, but then we realized it is an acronym for a bunch of bitches. Better stop at the stop sign, Hyundai Sonata. I think, Hyundai? Is that a Sonata? I don't know my Hyundais. Oh, they entirely stopped. Okay. Apparently they think I'm some sort of law enforcement that's checking them. Either that or they don't know for Sonata. Okay, how do I know? Okay, so the monster's gonna stop. Let's see, I'm not gonna point my phone directly at them because that's weird. Rolling stop, no. Grief ride. It's like a mild rolling stop, which I do too. Alright, see, corner, side. Why did they put the drain there? The designer of this place was legitimately insane. And then there's like super sharp bend upwards. Cartersville, amazing. Ew, that's disgusting. Should not exist. Ugh. Alright, any of these stray sidewalks or stairs I can show you? Show you this one. Grand stairs to grass. There's no pathway. Very weird. A and B. Weird, because typically duplexes have two different house numbers. That one just has A and B. Is it addressed to A and B? Is that how that works? Can you do that? House number 314A? I guess you can. Makes sense. One of the nicer, simpler houses. Simpler stairs. Little pathway to get your mail without having to step in the grass, I think. Ooh. One of these protective bumpers. And they're really shiny. That's pretty atypical. Usually they're massively rusted because who the hell would shine them? But maybe someone hit them so often they got shined. Those are some cool flowers that are there. When the clouds are in your head. Going back to the familiar place. I'll go right this time. Down the diagonal. I think that's the place I should have gone from the start. These are annoying. I'm a bit bored them now. I say as I immediately step on one. Thankfully, not many cars go down the side roads, so it's quieter. Massively royal house with spiral pillars and a balcony which leads to a window, so you can't even go in there. Lovely sidewalk here. I'm on the side and I'm walking, so. Oh, that's a quaint little place to do things. I'm sure there's spider webs frequently, and leaves get on the chair and table a lot. But otherwise, that's quaint. I'd love to have some Beyblade battles there. Backside. Oh my god, it's a Kia Sedona LX. Wow. That is hilarious for this massively regal household. These are hinges. This opens up. Well, now I want to know what's under here. What the hell? Do these all seriously open up?